all of our all of our Motor City Solutions Facebook followers. Gwen Stacy here, live from the Hot Rod Shop in Taylor, Michigan. We are going to do our weekly live broadcast here from the Hot Rod Shop. I just got my notification letting me know that we are live.
Sure.
If you guys, hi Dan. Dan the cameraman is with us. You want to turn around and say hi, Dan?
Not really.
Okay.
Not in the mood.
So if you guys haven't seen a live broadcast before, welcome. Thanks so much for tuning in. And if you haven't and would like to, stay tuned.
Who hasn't seen this?
Right?
We've got such a following.
I know, and we appreciate all of the followers. So thank you guys for tuning in. What we are going to do is walk through our 28,000 square foot hot rod shop. It's not just hot rods though, classic cars, vintage automotive. See what the guys are working on this week. A couple cars have gone out, a couple new cars have come in. So we'll see which new ones we have in-house, see if we can get some tips and tricks from the team. Dan's shaking his head because that's everybody's favorite part, and shaking the camera. You shake it like, yeah, it's shaking his head. So yes, if you are interested in seeing that, stay tuned. And really quick, if you have not yet subscribed to our channel, we are on YouTube. We put all of our live videos on the YouTube channel, so it's Motor City Solutions. Be sure to hit the subscribe button and hit like if you like the video. If you like it, like it.
That's right.
And then
come on, join in, gang.
Join in, gang. Everybody's in on this. And if you would like to get notifications whenever we go live on Facebook, hit the bell on the right-hand side.
The bell. Yeah, I didn't get the bell at first, but now I get the bell.
It's the alert.
Yeah.
You get it now?
All right, yeah.
All right, very good. So thanks so much for tuning in, and let's go see what the guys are doing, yeah?
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay.
Or we could just stand here and stare at the Motor City sign
Dusty
forever.
Water. Let's give it a good look really quick. Motor City Solutions, Hot Rods and Restoration.
There you go.
Thank you for tuning in with us today. Let's go find out what's going on.
Let's go surfing.
The shop is, if you want to show the showroom really quick, the shop is a little empty up front. Normally we have a beautiful classic to display up here. But we are getting ready, yes, our beautiful carpet with the road. We are getting ready for the Falcon Club. Shout out to the Falcon Club of America, Metro Detroit chapter, Gordon, Allen. We will see them this weekend for their annual Christmas party.
They were here last year, weren't they?
They've actually been coming since 2014. I think we may have skipped a year or two.
Oh, yeah?
But yeah, so it'll be a good time. It always is. And we are excited for that. I don't know if we'll have time, but we got some old 2014 pictures from the party.
Really?
Yes, we have
Where?
like two on the TV there.
Who put those up there?
Oh, you know, just a sly tech girl working up front.
Is there a picture of me in there?
There's probably a few.
Did I give you permission?
I don't know, sir.
You don't know.
Dan, don't
now.
sue me. So, like I said, you guys, the shop is a little bit bare right now because everybody is kind of getting ready for the party, cleaning up, getting some cars together. There is a quick pan around the front shop. It's a little smoky in here too because we're starting them all up and moving them on out. Yep. And really quick, we are walking into the trim room. Hit the like one time if you guys can hear us okay. And hit the heart one time to show some love for Motor City Solutions.
Dalton Watts apparently can hear you.
Who's tuned in with us today?
Dalton Watts. David
Dalton, hello.
Kanarsk.
David, did you say Dave?
I'm sorry, David Kanarsk.
David Kanarsk, thank you for tuning in.
And my mom. No.
Hi, Mom. Do we have Jose from French?
No, I don't see Jose. What the heck happened to Jose?
He'll probably check it out later, we hope.
I hope, yeah.
What's up, Mr.
Keep
Stitch?
That international flavor.
Trying to clean up for the Christmas party tomorrow.
Yay!
So the progress on the seat, I got the bottom done, but I'm not happy with how this all lined up right. So I had to repattern all this piece in here and tweak a couple other pieces to actually try to get it to fall in better and look better.
Yeah. Now, really quick before you go any further, for the viewers that haven't seen or don't know, this is for the 73 Mustang Stitch and Dan are co-creating. Dan came up with the, what's the word I'm looking for?
The concept.
Rendering.
The design concept, yeah.
And brought it to Stitch. It's completely custom design, and so Stitch has been giving us an update every week on the status of the seat.
And how many hours are in that seat so far?
Too many.
Believe me, I just wrote the check.
But it looks great. I mean,
Yeah.
priceless.
It looks pretty much the same.
Yeah.
There's a few different things. I got the corner to land up here where it's supposed to. You can see down in here, this little silver line is going to be another stitch. And it needs to match up right here perfectly. This is going to be black. This is going to be black. So I couldn't let what color were we calling that leather?
Saddle.
Saddle. Yeah.
Saddle.
Yeah, saddle.
So I couldn't let the saddle run up in between them. So I had to repattern it to actually get that saddle to start right there.
Right.
Wow.
Which you can see there.
Yeah, now it's all lined up.
Yep.
Yeah. Are you so? Okay. Is it just me, or is this stitching a little bit lighter than what we're looking at on this one?
It's just, this is just going to
Template?
be thrown away.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm just sewing it with some garbage thread.
So what is this vine? Is this actual leather?
This is just, this is vinyl. It's just cheap vinyl that we get, that we use for this purpose of patterning. We get it for, I don't know, like $5 a yard. It's
Wow.
supposed to be seconds, but it's actually pretty nice vinyl.
Yeah, I was gonna say maybe we could take this off and see if anybody needs a
Yeah,
nice looking
yeah.
seat.
No, there's too many things.
You gonna throw away my hard-earned money just like
So
that?
how many of these do you normally have to make in
I
in
didn't
custom
make this
creating?
one. This
Oh,
one-
really?
This one's one. It turned out good enough where all I had to do is minorly tweak a couple of these little corners and make them line up.
Mhm.
But this one came out right the first time. Everything looks good. It's a little off center up here, but that's because it's all bonded underneath, and I didn't make sure it was lined up. And everything has to come back off, get it to slide
Wow.
over. But I know it's good, so it will be
Well,
good.
it's all custom design. It's not like OEM
Yeah.
seat. that
Do we
you're-
do we have a picture of the actual rendering? Can we can we show the new viewers? You guys hit the or let us know, comment below. Don't be shy. We want to hear what you guys are thinking. And if you can hear Stitch okay, definitely comment below. Let us know. This is the rendering. Let me kind of dusty. Hey, you gotta do what you gotta do. So this is the rendering that Dan custom created. This is actually going to be
Aluminum.
aluminum on the seat here, right?
Yep.
Don't let me take your shine here. You're
No,
the.
go ahead, keep talking.
So this is going to be aluminum on the actual seat, and then the saddle color. If you want to pan and take a look at the wall there, Stitch has a whole hide, right? Did I say that?
Yeah.
Two whole hides.
Two whole. There's actually, it looks like there's more than a few there.
Yeah, there's just two of the saddle.
Two of the saddle. And so will you use the whole hide to custom create the seat, or?
I'll use about 1.5 hides to do all 4 seats.
Wow.
And we still have to do the trunk.
Oh, I counted this out. Every single piece, 86 pieces to do the 2 buckets.
Wow. And so how much does a normal bucket?
4 or 5,
Okay.
maybe 10 to 12 pieces.
Okay, I was not expecting that answer.
Most headrests are 1 piece that goes all the way around, 2 sides.
2 sides. Yeah.
That's 3 pieces. I got 7 on this headrest.
Wow, that's
Most of
something.
them you have an insert, and if you don't have no fancy sewing or changing color, it's usually just 1 piece.
Mm-hmm.
1 piece for the bolster and 1 piece for the outside. But you can see, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, just right there.
Yeah, and so you had to cut the pieces separately in order to get that defined stitching, right? You
Yeah.
couldn't just take the one piece and sew a
This
crease
piece,
in it.
one of the reasons why that's put in there is because you can't bridge something
Mm-hmm.
over, it dips down. So I actually have to
Oh.
pattern it where the 2 pieces open up and get bigger
Mm-hmm.
as it comes around, so it will actually fall down.
Fall down into
and
the valley.
Fit down in the valley.
Fit down into the
And
valley.
I definitely wanted those that deep insert there. So
The deep insert
the
there.
deep cut lines
Oh,
in the
sorry.
back of the seat.
There
What are
you
you doing?
I was
Teddy?
just fixing it.
I'm gonna fix you on.
It Excuse me.
Got her.
Wouldn't take much. Listen, do you see these guys pick? Like, is it me? Oh my gosh. Moving right along. I'm going to get you, Dan. So, really quick, if you want to show them, I thought this was really cool for me to see. So, when this was first ordered, right, Stitch, it was all rounded out, okay?
Yeah.
All rounded out, and obviously Stitch knew where he was going with that. So, he had to shave this off. Where's that little...
I had to add foam, shave foam.
He had to get really particular with this. No?
I know.
Just kidding. I saw it. I wanted to touch it.
Don't cut
Just kidding,
yourself
sorry.
and don't
Okay.
cut my seat.
Yeah, I won't. No, I won't cut your seat
Don't
for
cut my
Costa
seat.
Rica. That's what I was trying to say.
That's what it
Oh, yeah,
started
show
off
them.
with.
Show them. They want to see.
That's what the foam
Yeah.
started off.
And we're back to that sausage look.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
Stuff-
really
rounded look, yeah.
rounded edges.
Yeah.
And then into that sharp, fine point. It actually, you know, this is cut so sharp, just the foam itself,
Yeah.
that it goes right in with the tip of the metal there.
Yeah.
Is this is an aluminum.
That's the backing.
That's actually, I do believe that's a piece of steel.
So
No, that's aluminum.
it's so sharp that it just blends right in with the aluminum. So you guys can see the kind of detail and fine tuning they do on these seats. I mean, it really is fantastic, and you won't see it done anywhere else like it's done here, right, Stitch?
That's right. Barrett wants to know where you're located because he needs a job done for his Mustang.
Well, Barrett, let me tell you, thank you so much for tuning in. Do I have the address on this one?
Motor City Solutions, no.
Motor City Solutions, we are located in Taylor, Michigan, okay, right outside of Detroit, about 15 minutes, 24331 Brest Road, right off of Telegraph there in between Northline and Goddard. And you could give us a call or come right on in the front door, and we could give you a tour, show you the shop, and give you a good quote and estimate on your Mustang. Well, phone number. 734-947-7002. You can ask for our project manager, or our operations manager, Mike Sancho, and Dave Azell is also in on that. So Mike or Dave can get you set up with a quote. Thank you for tuning in, Barrett. I like that name, Barrett Jackson, right? Isn't that a?
Barrett Jackson is the big auction company.
See, I knew, right? I know. I'm in with it.
You're in with it.
Okay, Stitch. Well, it's looking good. Really quick, I know you said it's not that big a deal, but I really am liking the white interior you've got going. What is this for?
This is for the Super Bee. We ordered the covers once, and they came in, and they were a yellow, and the customer didn't really like the yellowish white, so he wanted the bright white. So we sent the covers back. Gracious enough, the company remade them with the white that we want. I do believe this is actually a GM bright white.
Wow.
And so this is just restock covers from Legendary that we get in all sewn up. We rebuild the frames, the cushions, foam and stuff on it, and then just slip the covers on.
Okay, so a little bit less labor goes into that one, right?
Oh, yeah, a lot less.
But it looks really good. I think this is actually a custom ordered. I know it was because I saw on the invoice custom ordered interior as well. So it's definitely a popular thing for anybody who owns a classic. You know, they really want to critique and make it their own, and that's something that we offer here. And Stitch is the guy to do it. He does a really great job with it. Looks great. I love it. Now, is that white hard to keep clean, or?
Yeah.
Yeah. I thought so.
Yeah, of course.
Fingerprint.
So what would you recommend on cleaning something off like that? How do these guys keep their white interiors clean?
Wax and grease remover works really good on anything that's greasy.
Mm-hmm.
Anything else, I would just try like a Windex.
Okay.
You know, all-purpose general cleaner.
Yeah.
Wipe it down really good.
Did you say you did that in leather? No, that's in vinyl, right?
Yeah, this is all vinyl. This is from Legendary.
Yeah.
All we did was rebuilt the foam
Right.
and stretched the covers.
So what do you use on leather?
Do what?
What
do
do you
on
use to clean the leather?
They got special leather cleaners, but most of the times I'm just using wax and grease remover.
Mm-hmm.
So you could use it on vinyl, leather.
Yeah.
Cool, good. I like
Wax
it.
and grease remover should be pretty much safe on anything, but I would recommend trying it in a spot where it ain't very visible first.
Right.
You know,
Yeah, it's like hair dye. You don't want everybody to see it if it doesn't turn out right.
You really don't want to ever try using alcohol on vinyls or leathers.
Okay.
Because the alcohol will dry the leather and the vinyl out instantly, and sometimes it'll actually deform it.
Oh, wow, yeah, that's never good. We'll let them get that.
I hate spam calls.
Don't call
So
spam.
annoying.
Why
It's
are
about
you
your
doing
health
that?
insurance, I'm sure, because
Yeah, your health insurance, bitch.
time is running out.
Yeah, I don't want to talk about it.
He said, I don't want to talk about it. Okay, well, we'll go see what else is going on outside the shop really quick. I noticed you got some red going on there. One time for the one time. Da, 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 da.
Support
the
troops.
troops.
Yeah, very
Motor
good.
City supports the troops. Red Shirt Friday is a national thing, you guys,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
places people all over the nation wear red until the troops come home on Fridays. So Motor City does take part in that.
I have mine. Where's yours?
I don't.
Yeah,
Today, Junior.
You got some red right there.
So you don't have to, do it every Friday, but I always wear red underneath. Okay, let's not talk about it. I meant like my tank top.
Move on, please.
Okay, yeah, we're going. Really quick, if you want to look to the left, this is the '73 Mustang that they are custom creating the seat for. It's a really beautiful color. Customer is out in Costa Rica.
Well,
so
he was here last week.
He was actually here last week.
Yeah.
Dan tells
And
us.
you weren't here, were you?
Was
No,
he?
I
I
guess
was
you weren't
probably
here.
down the street at our other
Yeah,
building,
yeah.
maybe.
He was here with his friend, and they were extremely impressed and excited and really happy. And he hadn't seen the car for 4 years. I've had it for
4 years? Wow.
Yeah.
Well, we haven't had it that long,
No.
in case you're wondering.
I've had it that long. been
Really
here.
quick, who is tuned in with us? Can you see?
We have Janet Muncie
Hi, Janet.
from
Thank
Turkey
you.
Creek, Kentucky.
Hey, Kentucky's in the house. What's up, Kentucky? How are you, Miss Janet? Thanks
She
for
asked,
tuning
what about
in.
bleach white on vinyl?
Bleach white?
Yeah, that's a tire cleaner.
Oh, okay.
I wouldn't try that.
Janet, tune in next week. We will check with
Yeah.
Stitch for you and get the answer to that question. Actually, you know what, Dan? Let's pan around this way. We have the big bosses up here talking, so I don't want to interrupt them, but I do want to see what's going on inside the paint booths.
Okay. There's your Mercury.
Da, 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 da. That's the 49 Mercury. Yep, the guys are putting that together. I know Ricky was doing some mechanical on it. Hey, Josh.
There goes Josh.
This is the Super B. We were just looking at the white interior for, if you want to take a peek on the inside. So obviously the front seats are out, but car's looking really good. Definitely making its way to a finished product.
Now, I saw them earlier trying to put this back seat in, and it was kind of
Kind of a pain with this cage
effort
there.
With the cage, yeah.
Yeah, undoubtedly. Undoubtedly. And so Tom, don't worry. We are taking care of you so you can get your nitrous kit running here.
Wow, look at that. Isn't that nice?
It is. It's really nice. This is actually a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful
Very
car.
nice inside the trunk also.
Very clean. Crispy,
Yeah.
crispy, crispy,
Crispy
crispy.
clean, yes.
Okay, let's say hi to Mr. Van Ash. He's sanding away. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Good, how are you? What you working on? 79 Camaro.
Wrapping up the last couple pieces.
Okay. This 79 here?
No, it's
So that's 71. Forgive me.
in the
You're
back.
wrong.
And this is the last little few. There's only like a handful, maybe 3 more parts.
Have we painted it yet?
No, it's ready. It's pretty much ready. I'm across the last of the pieces.
Very nice. Got a new box there, I see. Yeah, oh yeah, let's show it.
Let's not do that.
Aw, don't be shy.
For sticks, constant coating for sticks.
It looks nice. Come on. Sanding sticks. Ah, that's funny. So anyways, Mark Van Ash is our airbrush artist and one of our painters here at Motor City. Don't be shy. Say hi.
I said hi.
Hi.
Hi. He's supposed to say bye now.
Not yet. Bye. Don't be shy. Say bye. Don't be that guy. Okay, just kidding. Thank you, Mark.
See you guys.
See ya. It looks like the paint booth is empty. So we don't got nothing to see in there.
Okay.
But it looks like Todd. Let's see if we can catch him.
He's
Can we
getting
come
ready.
in? Yeah? Okay, we can. Let's go.
He's getting ready to.
You gotta catch it when you
He's
can.
getting ready to go under, man.
He's getting ready to go under. What's up, Todd? This is Todd Wilson, you guys. He is the guy with the gun, as I like to say. Looks like we caught him in the shoot suit. What do you got going on in the booth today, sir?
Got a gas tank for a 69 Mustang back there, fastback. We had to modify it. Josh welded on some patches, had to notch it. The car has mini tubs on it, and they had to notch the frame rails, so we had to kind of notch a tank around it.
Oh, wow, to fit it in there right? Very nice. And what's the piece in front here?
And we get this one sealed up and put what we call hot rod black down on this, and same thing with the firewall.
Okay, so you got two parts that are getting hot rod black. That's why you got them together in here?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. Utilize your space, utilize your time, right? Get some things done.
Earlier in the week, I sprayed the whole undercarriage firewall back with soundproof undercoating.
Soundproof?
It's actually like a bed liner material,
Oh, okay.
but soundproof. Helps seal everything up. And now
Sorry.
the firewall here is going to get hot rod black, so it's not going to have the texture. It'll be smoother.
Yeah.
With
Yep.
satin finish
I know
on
a lot of the firewalls you guys have done get the hot rod black on them. It seems like.
Yep.
All right, cool. Well, I just saw the door shutting, so I wanted to creep in here and see if we could say hi really quick. I'll leave you to it. Thank you, Mr. Todd.
Thank you, sir. Off we go.
Ryan Leach. I don't know if Ashley's watching, but Ryan just called me. It was a work call. Sorry, couldn't answer, Ryan. We're doing the live feed at
Oh yeah, gotta get that going.
Motor City Solutions, hot rods and restorations. The funniest thing the other day, somebody was like, I've been watching the live feed. They were like, do you know who Mike Jones is? And some of our viewers may or may not. But he's a rapper, and he goes, who? Mike Jones. Who? Mike Jones. So they said, you don't want to be Mike Jones. Don't say, say it too many times. But I let him know 3 times in the beginning, in the middle, at the paint booth, and before we tune off.
When it comes to advertising and marketing, you always have to repeat it at least 3 times.
Well, yeah, we have new viewers popping in on the live feed, that weren't here with us in the very beginning. Yeah. So if that is you and you just tuned in, we are not you, Dan. Not you, Dan. Whoa, hey, sorry, Timmy. Yeah, of course you wouldn't tell me he's back there waiting for me to break a neck. If you just tuned in, we are live at Motor City Solutions Hot Rod Shop, 28,000 square feet of classic cars. In Taylor, Michigan, we have the mechanic side of the shop, the fab side, the sheet metal department, paint booth 2, prep booth, interior trim shop, and what am I missing? Oh,
and restroom.
And a restroom.
Yeah.
But it's not really like a public, it's not like a public restroom. We're not, promoting that you come check out the restroom.
Well, it'll get them in the door.
Well, I don't know. We have a lot going on, so maybe we'll promote the public restroom to get them in the door later.
As long as you come with your car, right?
Yes. Yeah, as long as you come with your car. The restroom's up for grabs. Yeah. Hello, Mr. Johnson. Good. This is Jeff Johnson. He is basically our sheet metal department. Is that safe to say? Yeah. I like to call him the Tin Man, a.k.a. Jet Johnson. He hates when I say that, but...
Well, he's pizza connoisseur.
Jet's Pizza called us, and they said, hey, listen, we're doing a Detroit commercial. Okay, we want to talk Detroit. We want to talk hard work, live hard, live right, fast, good. And they said, can we shoot some of the commercial at your hot rod shop? Because, you guys are a good depiction of what we're trying to show. So, shout out to Jet's Pizza one time for the one time.
I have to post the commercial.
It was free pizza.
And it was free pizza. Okay,
free
so then
pizza.
we were like, all right, you got us.
I'll have to post the commercial under this.
Yeah, we will tag the link below, and you can check it out on YouTube or on Facebook. Good idea, sir. So what do you, looks like you got some new cars, or the war on cars in the sheet metal department?
Yeah, basically, this is a Beetle, a 72 Beetle, total custom job. As far as, normally these cars have the motors in the back, and they're German, of course. And,
we're at the war on cars. We got a German car. Okay, that's perfect.
So what somebody did was, you can see here actually the frame. They took a frame from like an early 60s Impala, Chevy Impala.
Oh boy.
And they chopped it and then built a square box frame for the rest of the car, but then they threw a small block in the front of the car. So that's pretty rare. You're not going to see this every day. You know, this was an older build. You can kind of tell by just the style in which they built the car in, you know, and the pinstriping and everything. You know,
yeah, for sure.
Going for a little bit of like a rat rod kind of feel. And this was one of those cases where the car got into an accident, and the insurance company referred them to us. So we're fixing, it up. If you want, I don't care. No.
Just want to make sure they can hear you. There you go. Back it.
Yep. So yeah, we're doing all the collision work on it. These are the fiberglass fenders that came off it, and you can see.
Wow, you do collision on the fiberglass.
Oh yeah, we fixed everything here. You can see there's a big chunk missing out of this one.
Holy cow!
These are actually custom fenders. They're for like a wide body, to where it makes the car look wider. You know, so they're a little bit wider than like the stock original ones were. So we got 2 new ones ordered. They're like a build to order. You have to order them, then they'll build them for you. So you got to wait for them. So. It's not like you can walk into Walmart's and grab 2 fenders for this car.
Surprise! We have to wait for parts?
Yeah, darn.
That never happens, does it?
Never here, never.
Yeah. We had the one Galaxy, remember, that was wrecked, and it took us over a year.
The doors.
Yeah, it took us over a year to find the parts.
The 67 Galaxy.
Gotcha,
Yeah.
Dan.
I think you guys just got in a new bumper for a 67 Galaxy, didn't you?
Yeah, but I think that the teal one was 62.
No,
Oh
it's
my
67.
gosh, I don't know.
That's for a different car.
I can't argue about this anymore with you guys.
This is a forever argument between Dan and I. So
Hold on here. I'll tell you exactly what it was.
67. It's a 67.
You see that right there?
Wrong.
That's a 62. It says Ford Teal. That's where the parts. I'll bet money on it.
You know what that looks like? That looks like 6Z to me.
It does look like 6Z.
No, that's a 2.
To be continued.
If you guys want to bet money on it, lose some money on it. All right, you're gonna lose some money.
I will never let her live that down.
You're gonna lose some money on it.
Never.
Anyhow, it took over a year to find the parts for that car, and it still cannot find the exact same part. So you know.
With that one, I know you guys said it was that a 2 or 4 door, and it was the doors that made it so hard.
It was a 2-door, yeah. And it was from a regular hard top to a post car.
Okay.
Which the post car meaning there was a frame around the window, where a hard top car would have been no frame around the window.
Right.
You know.
You can put the windows down.
Yeah, and it would be totally
window.
empty all the way through.
I like
Yeah.
those. I like
Which a lot of the race car guys like the post cars, because having that extra support in the roof actually made the car more rigid. So rigid is always good for racing. So,
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, I didn't know that.
Yeah. So a lot of guys like those.
Text with tricks and ticks.
Yeah.
Tips.
Easy.
Tips, Glenn. Tips.
Something like that.
Yeah, something like that.
Take a drink.
Yeah. So yeah, we're doing
I know it is.
We're doing the bug here. We took the car apart. There's some more damage underneath the fenders that no one could really see. Like this whole fender area here, you can see how this is all smashed in. This is all peeled up. That's not supposed to look like that. So we took pictures of that, and then we have to submit an additional to the insurance company. They'll look over all the pictures and what we've sent in, so they'll okay it, and then once they okay it, we can start finishing.
Now, will they send
work
an
on it.
adjuster out here to take a look, or do they pretty much at this point just trust what we send in
Yeah.
the additionals and go with the pictures?
They haven't done that to us yet as far as sending someone else out. We take a lot of pictures. We do a lot of explaining, so that way we got some explaining to do. So we do a lot of that, and they usually would just okay it, you know, and then we can start working on it.
Haggerty or Grundy?
I don't.
I know that we do a lot of work with Haggerty Insurance
It's either one or the other.
and
Yeah.
Grundy.
Yep.
They are 2 insurance companies that insure classic cars specifically, and they both are really great. We've had a lot of jobs come in-house from them, so if you guys are looking to insure your classic.
That's who I would insure my car. If I had a classic car, that's who I would use.
Oh yeah, you can't.
You have a classic car.
Well, and I do use Haggerty Insurance.
You can't insure a classic car through a regular.
Right,
policy.
yeah.
But-
You're never going to get the value.
I mean,
You're never
yeah,
gonna
some
see it
people
like
some people
Haggerty
will
and
actually just put
Grundy.
no fault on their car
Yeah.
and drive it. And for the cost of the Haggerty or Grundy, it really makes no sense. I mean, I insured my car for $20 grand, and I think it was like $450 for the year.
Wow.
It makes no sense whatsoever to just use no fault insurance, and they never complain. You know, they just want people's cars fixed correctly.
Yeah, Haggerty.
You know, they
they're
don't complain. They just say,
fantastic.
you know, just do it right. We don't want to hear from the customer,
Yes.
and send us the bill. And man, it's that easy. You
It
know?
really is. And
Yeah.
like I said, we've done so many jobs trucks with Haggerty and Grundy, and the customers are always happy. I don't think I've heard a complaint.
Yeah, total opposite of new car insurance places.
State Farm. And we're not dissing State Farm.
Right.
Shout out State Farm.
But they look to get the job done as cheap as possible.
Yeah, and Haggerty understands, Grundy, they understand what kind of work goes into these classics. So check out Haggerty and
So
Grundy.
that's our commercial for Haggerty and Grundy.
All
Yeah.
right.
Looking out
Hey.
for you.
Sponsorship.
Sponsorship.
Our
But they didn't ask us to say that.
So from this, like I'm bouncing back between this and the '69 Mustang. I finally got all the door gaps and stuff aligned on this car.
Oh, did
So
you?
yeah, everything's
Gap
looking
test.
good. Everything's looking good.
Gap
Just got
test.
them done today. I'm doing it.
And then we had the owner come in, and he's a pretty tall guy. He's probably 6'7" or so, and we're having to do some kind of custom work into the inside of the car to get it to fit him. So we lowered the seat, lowered the floor a little bit, and got him to fit in there. You know, moved
Oh my gosh, he came in
yeah, moved the steering
and you had
column.
to fit it with the customer
Pretty
here?
much, yeah. And he actually he has a helmet because he does race cars.
That's cool.
It's like tailoring his suit.
Yeah,
I
you
like,
have to.
no, that's cool, yeah.
Yeah, we
It
build them
is.
to the customer.
I know that you have taken measurements, you know, with customers before, but I haven't yet to see the customer
Well,
come in with
Like I
his
said,
helmet.
he came in
That's
with his
awesome.
helmet, and
That's really
we
cool.
still got to find a little more space for him because he's good without the helmet.
A
with
lot,
the helmet.
a lot of the ball players have that done to their cars, you know, because like basketball players.
Yeah, he's a big dude, so
Yeah.
He's really tall. He had nice shoes last time I saw him.
yeah. So.
Just throwing
Yeah,
that
he's
out there.
he's a really educated customer. He knows exactly what he wants out of the car, which is good for us because it don't leave us guessing. You know, he tells us what he wants, and we make it happen just how he wants it, and that's how we roll around here. So we got all the body panels lined up, got the seats situated. We're waiting for the motor. The motor's being built right now, and it's a small block Ford, about 625, 650 horses, and still a pump gas motor. So it's a 434 cubic inch, big cubic inch small block. It's going with a 6-speed trans. And,
Tremec.
Yep, Tremec trans, and it's going to be more type of a road course / cruiser kind of car. You know.
So he's wanting to race it and
Yeah, he might do a track day or something like that with it, or do some autocross, and also visit the local drag strip, I'm sure.
And
He wants something he can drive anywhere, so we got a bigger fuel tank. You know, the floor's all been custom done for the suspension, so we had to cheat a little bit on the fuel tank and customize that to fit that.
well, that's what we just saw being painted, right?
Josh did a really nice job on the tank. It fits perfect, and you know, it's a large capacity tank. I think it was 20 gallons. We took and cut, you know, maybe a gallon and a half out of it, so he'll be able to use the car. That's the main thing. You know?
Right, yeah, I find a lot of the customers are, you know, it seems like maybe when they had it 20, 30, 40 years ago, they were racing them,
Yep.
and now, you know, they're getting older, they want to cruise. They
I
want
think this guy bought this car when he said he was 16 years old.
Steve, yeah, they got Steve. So Steve, if you're watching, comment below, let us know how old were you when you bought the car, 16?
I think he said 16 or 18. I can't remember.
Brother.
Talk about a family heirloom,
Yeah,
for sure.
it's been a while.
Is he sticking with those green wheels?
No, those green wheels
Those
are
are just
basically just
bushings.
rollers. Yeah,
Right,
Thank
they
God.
were
rollers,
rollers,
there you go.
yeah. They were rollers. He's picking
Man.
out the brakes right now. He's going to try to go with at least like a 13 to 14 inch rotor in the front, maybe a 13 in the back. And then, so he's going to get wheels to fit that. You know.
So, come this way so we can see the car and you. So you said a 13 in the front and a 14 in the back?
No. Like a 14 inch rotor in the front or a 13 in the front.
Oh, okay, because I
And then
thought...
go with either a 13 in the back. Usually your rotor in the back is usually a little smaller than the one in the front.
And why
It don't-
is that?
you know, it's because most of your braking comes from your front. I forget the exact, if it's a four-wheel disc brakes, I want to say it's 70% of your braking comes from your front, 30 comes from the back. If it's a drum brakes in the brake, drum brakes in the back, it might be a little different. The bias is a little different. But you can have the same size disc in the front and the back. That really isn't going to matter. But normally they just try to put the biggest brake they can in the front.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
All the weight of the motor is over top of it, and you know, a lot of times, you know, just that takes the most stress. So the bigger brake you can fit in there, you know,
The
back in the day,
safer.
back in the day with the wheels thing, you know, everybody wants to put a big stupid wheel on their car, and in my opinion, if you're not putting the big brakes in it.
What do you
'cause
mean a
that was-
big wheel? What do you mean?
Just like the 20-inch wheels and all that
Oh,
fun
rad
stuff.
rims. I
stop
think
it.
they're cool.
Stop
Comment
it.
below.
Stop it. Stop it.
Comment below if you like rims.
Stop it. Well, that's fine. Put a big rim, but put a big brake under there. 'Cause now,
Yeah, right.
don't just half do it and put the wheel. Put
Yeah.
a big brake underneath it.
A little 12-inch disc on a 22-inch wheel does not look right. Yes.
Yeah, and that was the only reason back in the day we would put a bigger wheel on it, was to get a bigger brake underneath there.
Okay.
So it actually, the fad came from function. It was just not a look at the beginning.
And then people started liking
Then
the
people
look
just
of
started
it.
doing it because
And
they
they put
wanted
the
to.
spinners on it.
Yeah, they wanted to do the clown part.
I have big wheels on my truck. I like the look of it, but I've had people tell me you should
Hey,
make them
teach his
smaller.
own.
Well, it
Yeah.
depends. You have, I don't know, anything over a 20-inch rim to
Yeah.
me is just ridiculous.
Yeah.
It's just
But
non-functional.
we don't discriminate.
No,
If you
no.
like 24-inch
Yeah,
rims,
that's,
32s.
32s,
32s.
roll on it,
That's your
and we
business.
will
That's
take
your
care of them
I just, for function-wise,
for function
yeah,
wise.
anything bigger than a 20-inch rim is just non-functional.
We're talking to a racer here, like specifically, he is a race car.
He's a race car guy,
That's
not
why
a.
he does these classics. This is a strictly, he wants function, he wants
Yeah, so if
fast.
there's not like a slick on the back of it or something, it's a bit of front runners, I probably have no use for it. You know what I mean? So,
Pretty much that.
yeah, so.
Pretty much
Okay.
So I
that.
get it, but yeah, so he's figuring that out. He's ordering the brakes right now. The motor, the trans is all coming in. He's pretty much got everything ordered. This is actually a pretty nice piece here. This is from
that's
Detroit
wild.
Speed. That's an all aluminum suspension setup, and Detroit Speed is big into autocross as well. As you see, this suspension is 100% adjustable. 10 ways to Sunday. You can really adjust this thing.
Detroit Speed, they're in North Carolina, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Detroit
Yep.
Speed's in North Carolina, eh?
Well,
Yeah.
they used to be here. The guy started out here,
Oh,
but
okay.
they've grown so much and they've branched out quite
And
a
that
bit.
eliminates all the shock tower stuff.
Yeah, this used to have a shock tower with a big strut in it,
Mm-hmm.
so they chop all of that off. And then you see the coil over shock here,
Mm-hmm.
and then all these points here, like I said, they're total adjustable, and you can see these little stars in them.
So what
You
does that
can,
do for the car?
Well, that means when you set it up on the alignment, especially if you were doing autocross, you would want the front wheels a little more of aggressive stance on the wheels. You want them kicked out a little bit,
Okay.
and they corner better.
Oh, like Pretty Woman, she says that thing corners like it's on rails.
I don't know.
I always wanted to say that.
Well, you snuck it in, Gwen.
All I need is Richard Gere and I'll be good, eh?
Yep,
Okay,
yep.
sorry.
So anyhow, but your tires wear out faster. So there's a trade-off there. If you set it up to function on a race course, more than likely your everyday driver's going to suffer a little bit.
Oh,
but anyhow,
he adjusts it so he can do both.
if he wanted to, yeah, if he knew exactly what settings he had for a street, and then if he was going to go to do a track day, he could set it up a little more aggressive for that track day.
Yeah. And now
run
is
it
that
like
something that if, let's say somebody did want to do that, is that something that's
Yeah.
quickly and easily done? If he
It's
had,
not, it's not really easy because you have to have a $60,000 alignment rack to pretty much,
which we do.
to know where to set these settings. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so it takes a little bit of knowledge too, because you have to be familiar with what works on the track and what
Yeah,
doesn't.
the toe, camber,
Yeah, like
track
you couldn't
information.
really go to Sears and have them do that kind of alignment for you.
Right,
You know what I mean?
right.
It's going to have to be a
I don't think you can go to Sears and do any kind of alignment anymore.
you could argue that, right? You could argue that, not to knock Sears or whatever, but But yeah, so I mean, the rear suspension the same way. It's high dollar stuff, nice parts. It's all fab, 9-inch Ford.
Yeah, that looks expensive to me.
It is. I want to say this setup was well into the probably $6,000 or $7,000.
Really?
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah. So I mean, but you're building a car like this. If this is a dream of yours, I appreciate the going all out. I
Right,
like that.
yeah, absolutely.
I
It's like you
that.
only do this how many times in your life?
You may only do this once.
Right. Yeah. So I think
Especially if it's
that's like a really good point, because people come in, they want to restore their classic, and they start out, they want paint and body, and then the project builds. We
Yeah, it
find that it
snowballs,
often
yeah.
builds. It snowballs,
Yeah,
and we
it
see that
snowballs.
almost on all the projects.
Yeah.
But it's because it is a once in a lifetime experience, and you want to do it, right the first and only, hopefully time.
And a lot of people too, they don't, because this business it has a reputation of being unreliable businesses.
Right.
Like I said, most of our customers came from other shops that weren't happy with the type of
Sometimes
service.
2 or 3.
Yeah, exactly. So
We've had customers pick their cars up in laundry baskets.
Yep. Yeah, so with that in mind, sometimes they come in and they I think sometimes they're filling us out, like testing us a little bit, so they'll pick us pick apart a project or whatever part,
Yes.
and we'll do that. And we,
Certain element.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
build
Yes.
confidence in them,
That happens.
and then usually it just ends up snowballing. You know, hey, why it's here? Why don't we do this? Why don't we do that? You know.
Yeah.
And
But you really should have a full plan in place before you start.
ideally, that's the best. And I know I say that incorrectly, but ideally, that's the best case. If you could take it somewhere to us, basically, and know know exactly what you want done with the whole car, because a lot of times you can get into a little trouble and it costs you a little more money because you'll have us do one part, and then when you say, okay, let's do this next step, well, sometimes we have to go through and redo or take apart.
You have to
something we
backtrack.
just did. Yeah,
Yeah.
so we have to backtrack a little bit.
Yes.
But I understand why people do that because of, you know, the bad experiences they have had and stuff like that. You know, so I get it.
Yes, yes.
And it's just hard to have people just total give you confidence in a place walking in the door. You
Oh
know?
yeah, it wasn't like, I think when we did our Channel 7 commercial, we had Wendy. Shout out to
Yep.
Wendy Cosma and her '69 Mustang. You know, she had been to 3 other places. I think she's the one who picked her car up from the other place in laundry baskets, and she was tough. She was tough on these men. I'm not kidding. And she,
Well, they made her that way, you know.
Yes,
They did that.
yes.
They did that to her. So.
Yeah, you get burned enough, you learn.
everybody's like, she is a tough cookie, and it's because, yeah, definitely a lot of bad experience in other places. But check our reviews, you know, on Google, and I think that the work speaks for itself. So, and don't be afraid if you guys are a customer. Comment below, let people know your experience, and rate us on Google and Facebook so we can share your experiences with possible customers, right?
Yep.
Gotta let them know. I like it.
Yeah, so that's pretty much what I've been doing.
Okay, cool. It did pass the gap test, by the way,
Yeah, I'm happy with it.
with my long
Yep.
talons for
Yep.
fingernails.
Yep, I'm happy with it.
Right here's a little divot, so you got. Don't snap my fingernail out. That would be horrible. I just got them done. It's fine. Okay, enough about that. But it did pass the gap test. No, it's looking great.
You want to do a shout out to your nail salon?
Hey, Tracy's nails with Linger Card. Hey, ask for Henry. But it's funny because down at our other building, I was looking at one of the new Explorers, and I think it was an Explorer, and I was like, let's gap test, and everybody's like, what are you talking about? And it did not go through evenly at all. So I always like to do the gap test with the fingernail now.
Yeah, the new cars, they're not built to the tolerances that we pretty much hold to.
Yeah.
We try to do over and beyond as far as the initial appearance of the car, because that really sets the pace when someone walks up on the car. Like I said, normally that's the first thing they see, and it sets how they look at the rest of the car.
And it's funny because, like, you know, I didn't, at first, I definitely didn't know that the gapping was so visual, like to the eye. I didn't know that it made that big of a difference, but
Right.
after you taught me and you showed me, then absolutely it does. And some people, they might not know it right away looking at the car,
Right,
but
but
it'll
they're
make a
noticing it.
difference.
Yeah,
Yeah, they
they're
notice it subconsciously.
Yep, yep.
Cool. I like it.
That's it.
All right, gents.
That's all I got, man.
You have
That's
a
all
good
you got?
weekend.
Yep.
Oh.
Have a good weekend.
I have more next week, right?
All right, more next week. There's always more next week.
Always more next week. Very good. Okay,
Okay.
who do we got here? Jose.
Jose!
Bonjour, Gwen.
Bonjour, bonjour, Jose. Thank you so much for tuning in. We were asking, where's Jose?
Yeah, well, he must have heard you.
Where's Jose? Thanks so much for tuning in. Hope you had a good Thanksgiving. I hope all of the viewers had a good Thanksgiving. How was your Thanksgiving, sir?
It was good.
Was it good?
How about yours?
It was good. It was good. It was very good. I actually participated in cooking a turkey.
You did what?
I helped cook the turkey.
You helped cook the turkey.
Yeah.
Oh.
So enough about turkey. Let's talk about worky. Sorry. What do you guys- this is
Okay.
Rick.
I got to take a breath on that one. Okay, go ahead.
This is Rick Carpenter. He is one of our master mechanics here at Motor City Solutions, and it looks like he is working on a tractor.
A tractor.
1966 International.
Oh, it's a
1960s.
classic
A classic tractor.
Okay,
Cool.
Okay, I like it.
This is a Jeff Adwell tractor.
Oh, the owners.
Yeah.
Shout out to Mr. Adwell.
And it ended up blowing a head gasket. So now we have to figure out why, and we have to fix it. So,
You have to figure out why, huh?
yep.
Well, you
Is
know,
there a lot of different possibilities with that?
Overheating.
Overheating, you said. Comment below if you can hear Ricky okay.
These are sleeve blocks, so one of the sleeves could be sitting up a little too high, causing a leak between the
A gap,
gasket.
yeah.
Yep. As you can see here, there's a pretty severe,
oh yeah, there's a nice
pretty severe leak going on.
burn
Wow.
through, huh?
Oh my goodness.
Yep. So hopefully in the next week or two, we'll have this back together and up and running again.
Wow, look at how
For next
clean
season.
your setup is here, Rick. This is
It's messy right now.
it's messy. Well, I mean, I'm just saying, look how it's all toweled and lined up, looking good. I like it.
Don't want to scratch nothing.
Yeah, and look, he's got his parts rack over here, looking all spiffy, clean, put together well. I noticed you guys do that. So when you guys are working on a car, you will pull a rack like that to each individual project to put the parts on?
Yes, 99% of the time.
Yeah.
At least if it's a bigger job. If it's a small job, usually we dedicate a part of the table for it. But
Okay.
yeah,
Yeah,
keeps everything organized.
Yeah, and that's a big part of working on the plastics, right?
Oh, yeah.
Don't lose the parts because sometimes it takes a long time to get them in, and then the
Some
car
are hard to
sits.
find.
Yeah, it's very hard to find.
You want to make sure everything
so
goes back
that-
together correctly,
Yeah,
right?
and then everything goes back together correctly, smoothly, sometimes quickly, you know, depending.
Mm-hmm.
We'll let Rick take it away.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Did anybody comment and let us know if they could hear Rick?
We got a 1972 El Camino
Jeremy Jones.
Comment below if you can hear Ricky.
that we just put a 502 big block in.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Woo-hoo-hoo! All right, now we're
We
talking.
took the 454 out of it.
Is there a light in here? Can we get some light going? Boom.
There you
Got it.
So
So we did the what?
on Monday we pulled the original 454 out,
Okay.
and then yesterday we dropped the brand new 502 and then got her up and running.
So it's running now?
Yep.
Can we hear it?
Yeah, we can hear it.
All right, let's hear it.
It's got a little bit of a power steering pump line that we gotta see if the customer wants to take care of.
Okay, okay. Well, thank you for the heads up.
Watch your hands, son.
That's what I know. Okay. I'm getting my mail in row on with the engine.
Don't get your hair caught in
All we
that.
have to do to it is we gotta tune it now and test drive it, and this car will be all done, ready to go home.
Awesome. I love it.
Yep.
Very good. It sounds really clean.
Yeah, it's good run a motor.
Yep.
You have
Steven
a lot of
will
power.
be very happy.
And
What else do you have going on in the mechanical
we
side?
got Randy
Steven?
Hale's car back in.
Got it signed, started up, and it sounds really good, so we hope you're happy. We know you will be. Hello, Mr. Adwell.
Hello, how are we doing?
Good.
Hello, Mr. Adwell.
Just showing us
How
your
you doing?
tractor.
Yes, that's the best thing in here.
Isn't that how this all got started? Was with the tractor? Was the first job?
Oliver.
Oliver.
Yep, our Super 55 Oliver was the first thing we restored,
This
You're gonna
is
do-
Jeff Adwell, the owner of Motor City Solutions, and
unfortunately.
oh, don't say that. He didn't mean that. He didn't mean that. And he has an Oliver tractor. I think it was your grandpa's.
Grandpa bought it new in 57.
1957. So that was the first project that we did, and I always think that's really
It
exciting.
was up here for a long time.
Yeah, but is it still running to the day?
Absolutely.
You heard it here first. I like it.
Still working.
It worked.
Did you work on that one too, Ricky?
No, I didn't. That was before I showed up here.
Oh, okay, okay, okay.
I did do a little bit of work there, but not a whole lot.
You work on that?
I did a little bit to it.
I want to talk to you.
What do you got?
Randy Hale's 64.
Shout out to Mr. Randy. Bye, Mr. Adwell. Shout out to Randy Hale. He is a customer of ours. We did a complete. Would you say that Randy's was a complete restoration on the 64?
It was a 90% restoration.
A 90% restoration on
We did the body.
64.
We left the motor alone because he had built the motor, and the chassis we didn't do any work on.
But everything else?
Yep.
Interior.
Yes, we did some
dash,
interior,
the
yep.
dash, you had that all custom done, right?
Yep. So his clutch was going out in his car, so we got the flywheel out to get resurfaced, and we ordered a new clutch and new pressure plate for it. So that's what that's here for. We're also going to do some work on the throttle linkage because it was sticking and hanging up a little bit. Some of the angles are off.
Uh-huh. So is that like, would you say that this would be routine maintenance on a classic like
Yeah,
this?
pretty much. He's got about 400 to 450 horsepower, so it can be hard on some parts.
It can be
On the
hard
clutches.
parts. I hear that, absolutely. It's kind of cool under here with the,
The plastic grate.
yeah, what do you got that going on for?
We're just covering the car up for tomorrow so it doesn't get dusty.
Oh, lovely.
Yep.
See, we keep them clean. Very nice, sir. And it looks like you have another new car in house.
Yeah, this Tempest.
Yeah.
This one's actually getting floorboards and front floor and quarter panels. It's basically going to be the same as the GTO.
Oh, very nice, very nice. And the GTO is looking really good.
Yep.
I like it.
So this is actually Johnson. We'll be looking at this one.
What is the status on the 67 fastback over here? Shout out to Mr. and Mrs. Heartline if you guys are watching.
I believe they're getting ready to cut it apart.
Oh, really?
Yep, start taking it apart and
So is it
fixing
just
all the
waiting
gaps
for
on it.
a spot in the booth?
I believe so.
Let's take a look at it.
We're also waiting on an intake and some exhaust from Dave.
Exhaust from Dave. I don't know if you guys can hear Rick. We don't have the microphone right now. But yeah, this is a beautiful 67. Can I go like these? And it was actually a show car at Ford World Headquarters. It was Mrs. Hartline's vehicle when she was a teenager. Her daily driver, I actually believe. Barb, shout out to you for having an awesome car. As a teen, probably the coolest girl in school, I would say, was something like this. Pretty nice, yeah. What kind of car did you have in school, Rick?
I had a 1965 Ford Galaxy.
What color was it?
It was canary yellow.
Knew it. Love it. I wish you still had that. We're going to have to find Ricky a canary yellow.
I know where it is.
You know
Do you really?
Yeah, I know where the car is sitting right now.
So what are the chances of you going to buy that and restoring it? That is a story. We could do a whole live feed on that.
I know.
Get it back.
Vehicles right now.
Trucks.
Yeah, I got 6 trucks.
My name's
Well, sell a
Rick,
truck and
I
get your-
like trucks.
Get your car back.
Get your
Please.
trucks done if your name's Ricky. So, do we have any other new vehicles in house, sir? Looks like this flat. Hello, sir.
The Nova.
Everybody's cleaning up for the Falcon Club party, Christmas party. Shout out to the Falcon Club of America, Detroit chapter, Metro Detroit. Yeah, I think we had a new 70s Nova.
Yeah, I think it's a 70 or 71. This one's actually here to get a big block put in.
Oh, really?
Yep, but you do not have the motor yet, so.
Do you know, Rick, I used to have one of these when I was younger, and you know what I did with it? I took a cutting torch and cut it up into 5 or 6 pieces and scrapped it.
Well,
So this one we're waiting on the motor to show up so we can drop it in, motor trans, get everything hooked up.
so if a customer was wanting to get just some mechanical work done, like just that and not paint, not a full restoration, or what if they just wanted to get, brakes or
Oh yeah, we can do everything from an oil change to a full restoration here. So.
from an oil change on the yeah, because you don't really want to take your classic to just anywhere, right? A lot of space here so it doesn't get touched or scratched, right?
Yep,
Right. I like it.
we can do it all.
Yes, we can. Well, he can. He's taught me some mechanicals, but I wouldn't trust me with the wrench yet. But I could detail your car.
You can detail the heck out of a car, can't you?
Help put the transmission in your truck.
We rode on it. And I did the rotor, right?
The rotor.
The rotor?
I have a time-lapse video of me doing that. So
Maybe, I don't remember.
We've done a lot of work to that.
So,
So we got the classic Fords to the left and the 36 Dodge. Still waiting on parts on that, but they are definitely coming along. Beautiful. And so,
got a lot of cars outside too.
oh, we do. Is it still a beautiful day? Really quick, let's go see what we got. Really quick, we ordered my own personal restroom for the live feed.
Where's the star on the door, huh?
Just kidding, but I do like that t-shirt.
Here in makeup.
Hair and makeup.
I would. Ooh, it's kind of chilly, but whoa, look at these.
Wow.
Hello.
Am I getting this?
Good night.
The best one right there.
That one?
Oh yeah.
That's Rick's truck. He just finished it up. What'd you do on that one, Rick?
That's not quite done, but I lifted it, put a new motor in it, made it 4-wheel drive because it was 2-wheel drive.
Oh, God, I love the wheels.
Personal?
Oh yeah.
What
It's gonna
are
be
you-
my new daily driver.
Are you gonna paint it?
I am gonna paint it.
What's the project? What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna paint the whole truck white.
Mhm.
I'm gonna black out all the trim. I'm gonna put big ranch hand steel bumpers on it,
Mhm.
and then I'm gonna drive it. Put a lot of
Nice.
miles on it.
And tint the windows, I think
And
you
tint
said,
the windows,
right?
yep.
So it'll be all white with the black tires, black rims.
I like the wheels.
Black windows. It'll look sweet. I'm excited. It'll look really good. And you're doing that all
I
yourself?
just did a bunch of work on the interior.
Yeah, show us what you can do.
Put new carpet in it.
New carpet.
I put some nicer seats in it that were originally in it. New dash pad, different door panels.
Wow, it's very clean.
So
Looks great, Ricky.
This phone.
it's coming along.
Yes, it is. And are these just outside of the shop right now because we are cleaning and getting ready for
Yes,
the
they are.
Falcon Club party?
Yep, we're just cleaning it up and we're going to reorganize and move some cars around and
Awesome.
put them all back in their place.
Got the 58 Impala, is that right?
Yep, that's 58.
The 38 Chevy Deluxe. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
What's the one next to it?
Well, why do you? Why I was gonna let you go.
Oh, come on.
She always does that when she doesn't know.
54 Chevy.
No, up a little bit.
5,
Nope.
6.
There you
I
go.
knew it was a 6. I was testing that.
Yeah, testing us both, right? Yeah.
Where is?
Chevy looks good.
Where do you put the gas in it?
Oh, I think I know. Not in here, I guess.
Really?
Is that a 57?
God, you were so close.
Am I getting warmer?
Warmer.
Warmer in here? No.
Up a little bit. Nope.
Don't break it.
I knew it.
See?
See, I told you that's right where I went. Hey, send a heart if that was good and you're liking it. I like how all the 56, the 57, they all have different spots to put the gas, don't they?
Nice hidden gas tank.
Yeah.
that's cool.
Cadillacs had that too,
That's
Mike.
what I love
Yeah.
about the classics. So much unique, custom to every year. You know?
That's Motorama stuff for
That's
off the
awesome.
concept cars from the
I love
50s.
it. I love it. So yeah, it's a beautiful day here in Taylor, Michigan. Dan, the cameraman, shout out to you one time
For what?
helping us out with the live feed.
Oh,
You guys want to say hi
my
to Dan?
pleasure, my
yeah,
pleasure.
let me do it.
No.
Hey, everybody say hi to Dan.
Hi, everybody.
Hi, Dan. Hi, Brian. Hi, Kristen.
Oh,
Jeremy
see.
Jones. I want to see who's watching.
That's why she took it. She wants to see.
No,
who's-
I want to say hi, Jose. Okay. I did want to see who's watching.
Okay.
But yes, thank you guys so much for tuning in with us. We do our weekly live feed every week. Ricky, where are you going? Don't leave me out here by myself.
Okay.
We do our weekly live feed every week, Friday at 3 o'clock from Facebook. So subscribe to Motor City Solutions Facebook and hit the bell on the right-hand side.
The bell on the
to
right-hand
get,
side.
notifications every time we go live. And don't forget, check us out on Instagram and YouTube, Motor City Solutions, and we have all the live feeds up. Thanks so much for tuning in with us, you guys. Have a good week and cruise safely. Wait,
Have a good weekend.
yeah, and a weekend.
And a weekend,
I was
yes.
like, wait, what?
Goodbye.
Bye, guys. Thanks
Bye-bye.
for tuning in.